World Longboard Championships as Tory Gilkerson, our reigning world champion, is going to be surfing against Lindsay Steinriede, two Californians. I'm Sam Bleakley, joined by Shannon Hughes as we see live action. Tory Gilkerson, toes on the nose on her Takayama board. She presses the eject button there, but kicks off with a good opening nose ride as we see Lindsay Steinriede grabbing the rail, dealing with that bouncy foam. We're just going to go to an interview with the winner of the last quarterfinal, Rachel Tilley, booking herself a berth in the second semifinal.
Congratulations on that win, Rachel.
Thank you.
A lot of pressure there with Chelsea Williams in that heat.
Yeah, I mean, I watched her win her world.
Potential win, because if Tory Gilkerson on the replay now wins the event, she will be tied on points with Chloe Calmon, 14,000 points. So they would effectively have to have a surf-off to determine who is 2017 Women's World Longboard Champion, as we see Lindsay Steinriede there getting caught behind the foam, but one wave under the belt. So Honolulu Bloomfield, if she gets it, Will is very good at maths and he's really relaxed about the numbers. Every time he explains to me I get a bit confused, but we'll keep you posted as we see Lindsay Steinriede with a great 5 into a 10 and setting up for a nice sweeping combination of rail work. There's that beautiful drop knee turn. Really good to see that in the repertoire from Lindsay. She's got that silky Southern Californian style, but she's also got power, and she has been looking so relaxed all day. There we go, walking back up to the nose on that inside section as it dies out. A really strong start
to be the world champion. Here's that replay from Lindsay. So beautiful 5 to a 10, great footwork, comes around that first section, wraps herself into that nice little snap, throws lots of power into it, and a second one, that drop knee turn. Great bit of variety being thrown in there just to entice the judges to put those scores a little higher. And a last one as she bounces off of the phone, driving herself through. Really some nice footwork coming through to the inside, gets another tap to the nose, and she'll...
In the red singlet, opts to go left, 2 steps to the middle of the board. She doesn't find the opportunity to get the nose right. She kicks out of that wave. It's gone foamy, it's gone peaky, it's probably not gonna... It probably wouldn't have allowed this beautiful performance of grace, style, flow, footwork as we see 4 steps to the nose, a beautiful hang 10, pedaling back cleanly, readjusts that back foot to get it over the fins, raises the front foot onto the heel edge, another sweeping turn, another low bottom turn there, changing planing edges, setting up for this inside here. You can hear the crowd hooting. There's that sweeping drop knee. How beautiful was that footwork after the drop knee? So precise, so clean. This is a woman who is on top from Peru, and Maria Fernanda Reyes also from Peru, as we see Tory Gilkerson in the red singlet setting up for this inside nose ride section. Not sure what happened on the outback, but what I do know is Lindsay's wave was red hot, and I think a score in the excellent range will be dropping. So the pressure's going to be on the reigning world champion Tory Gilkerson. She's milking this wave through on her Takayama.
They're ripping. Here we go.
Check this. Look, 4 steps in those. There's a 10. Already this is sitting for me in the high good. But then it's the combination of turns here, the flow she really unleashes here. Look at that bottom turn. Puts the hand in the face, sweeps back, and then the footwork after this next drop knee turn. So ready. Watch the drop knee, boom, and then watch the footwork. Dun, 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 dun.
Wow.
Brilliant. You know, I even kind of had to put a little tune to that because it was so in rhythm. The tempo, the movement, the dance of longboarding there displayed by Lindsay Steinriede. But then look at that bolt upright. Those are the hood ornament hang 10s that won Tory Gilkerson the Women's World Longboard Championships last year in Rio Bay. So judges going to have to deliver a big score for this ride as well, Shannon.
And here she goes. She continues going all the way to the inside. Does one more. She gets another nose right here, even as she comes a little bit farther in. So judges really have their job to do today. It's a tough one. The girls are surfing all up to the occasion.
Live action from the drone footage. Our reigning world champion in the red singlet, Tory Gilkerson, setting up on the backhand. 4 steps to the nose. Beautiful footwork there, but a little bit behind the peak. Comes unstuck. Lindsay kicks out of that one. She's going to keep harbour. Can house a fairly big number of visiting surfers because it's got a left, an A-frame right and left peak. It's got a left point. It's got a harbour behind, and we see a beautiful bolt upright hang 10 from Tory Gilkerson. Is she going to get a second section to get those toes on the nose? Look at the way that Donald Takayama in the pink just flows between those sections. So good enough to drop my 7.5. She's going for it. She's on the peak. She's going to take a high line. I expect to see those toes on the nose. There they are. There's the 5, a long, graceful 5. Nice footwork pedaling back, that readjustment of the back foot to get over the fins, rebounding off the foam to generate speed, to project back into the open face, using the footwork to keep the board trimming, to keep the board gliding, walking back over to the nose, getting a quick 5, pedaling back to the tail into the fat section, looking to replace strong, her presence, nothing, no hesitation, continual movements, Shannon.
Beautiful surfing, lays that rail in, bounces in off the foam, coming straight off of an opening nose ride. Love that little bottom turn, check straight once again from that carve into the cross step. She's looking for those nose ride opportunities. She'll go for it again, gets that touch there, and that wave will flatten out on her. Hopefully there's another wave that comes up behind, but look at this, beautiful. If Tory had waited just a second longer, this could have been hers. As beautiful footwork from Lindsay, nice driving turn back into the foam, comes up, another little check turn. Love that little drop knee, bit of style, but it didn't open up as long as I would have expected for. Nice to see that Tory's up and going, so she would have used her priority also on this wave. Goes for that high line, gets a nose ride, but it's a bit wobbly. I don't think it's going to reach into that excellent range.
Wave, but we did see Lindsay here. 4 steps to the nose. There's the 5, pedals back to the tail here. It's not going to be... it's not going to match the scores she's already got. I don't think it's going to be the 7-5. It's certainly not going to be the 9-5. So I don't think it's going to go into her top 2. But great strategy from Lindsay as we see Tory Gilkerson gets a beautiful hang 10 there, pedals back to the tail, but this wave got a little bit bouncy and foamy. So although that opening nose ride was very distinctive, very critical, right in the pocket, the rest of the wave didn't really open up for her. And you can see by her body language there, she's looking for that left. Yep, she's looking for the left. There we go. Sets up a midline. It's a smaller wave. There's the 5, there's the 10, and there's the stretch 5, and there's the full. Tory Gilkerson coming unstuck. Good campaign from Tory. Beautiful surfing, a pleasure to watch. Our reigning world champion bows out as Lindsay Steinriede gets a right-hander to bring it home to the final. Toes on the nose, moving through that bouncy section there. Lindsay, congratulations. You have a chance of winning a 2nd world title. We'll be back very shortly for the 2nd semi-final. Honolulu Bloomfield surfing against Rachel Tilley.